What's up folks, Commander Soul here and welcome to Divide and Conquer version 4.5. I have decided to do a playthrough as the Vale of Dorwinion with a few minor changes of my own design. I wonder if you'll be able to spot them. We'll be playing on hard, very hard, because I like to have a little bit of extra money. And let's get the show on the road. And here we are. If you spot any of the minor adjustments I've made, do feel free to leave a comment. And if you're correct, well done. I have made the barracks event happen slightly earlier by about 5 turns. And I've also brought forward the choice script by 4 or 5 turns as well, because I don't really want to be stuck with militia for too long. I'm not going to read these messages, but you can pause the video and read them yourself if you wish to. And then this one is the more important, because it is the choice. I have already decided that we are going to side with the Avari, because I like the elves and they get much more pretty models. Yes, the barracks event, and then a diplomacy report, which I'm going to ignore. Our starting location is pretty good. We get Norway and his elven force. We have the city of the coastal folks, Drondost, with Forthwin and some Thorn units. They're actually quite good. I'm happy to have them in my army. Then we have over here Vine Lord Swain with some more Thorn units. And Vine Regent Howen with some vineyard units. We also have over here Einar, who was a Thaldir, but I changed his name and portrait because I didn't very much like it. And that is not being changed back before anybody asks. Let's quickly set up what we'll be building, which is, of course, going to be mason's halls in most places, because these buildings are absolutely beautiful now. There's even more of a purpose to them. How many stronghold? 2, 3 free upkeep slots, so I cannot get any more units for free in here. Pity. Strondost only has 1 free upkeep slot, which isn't good, which is why after this we will immediately be going for the meeting hall. Straight away, I'm going to move out with Norway into Alanin, and then hopefully another couple of settlements too. Just with these forces and what we get here. That is quite a lot of money to be spending on units this early, I know. It's not going to stop me from doing it, though.
We shall engage. We shall prevail.
Because in here, there's just sellswords, Rovanian riders, and Rovanian hunters, none of which are a threat. Notice how I didn't even include the Rovanian spearmen in here, because they are worse than no threat. They are a non-factor. The Rovanian hunters are probably the most dangerous there, because their javelins being 9 damage and all is actually very good. So we'll probably need to focus them down with our 2 archers. But that's a matter for later. We will start losing money, most likely. I can't actually see our current funds, because that's where the recording thing is. I really don't want to fight Run at the moment, because this army is terrifying. And we will also recruit a diplomat and a spy. Family tree, we've got a couple of children who will become of age eventually. Forthwin, Harwin, and Swain. 5 generals, 4 settlements, all building. And no agents, good. I will go and get trade rights with Rune as fast as I possibly can, so that we get even more money from the Burka. And we'll be right back. Or apparently the hotkey to pause recording does not function in turn transitions. So we will be here the whole time, and I'll remember to pause it for the rest of them. Yes. Slightly annoyed that that didn't function as it was supposed to. And here we go for turn 2. Dolamroth claims Atheland, Moria reclaimed, Fornost reclaimed. Any others? No? Good. Harkind, Vinewood Swain, Vine Regent Harwin rolled. Avari Guard, good. He's actually quite a good one, isn't he? Oh, I should have looked at that because it told me how much money I have.
My lord.
You run down here. You also run down here.
Stopping.
Oh, that is terrifyingly large. And I will have to kill it at some point, because the rebels aren't going to do that. Just terribly inconsiderate of them. Right, I will now move Einar out and build watchtowers.
This tower will keep vigil over
If anybody can tell me which general this portrait is from, it is a custom portrait from DAC. I don't want anybody going into the files to look it up. I just want you to know. If you know, comment down below, and I'll be very impressed at your knowledge of general portraits.
making camp here.
My lord.
Right, let's check out our generals. Forthwin is pretty good. He's a much better defender than he is attacker, but he can probably do quite well leading an army. Howin definitely would want to be on our front lines, but I think I'll leave him in Caras Sant for now. Swain will be leading an army the moment I can get more units, which I suppose is now, so I'll just start recruiting you. Yes, it does appear that we are losing money. That is to be expected, given that we have Norway with his large elven force in the field. I will also recruit the second diplomat while I still can. And I forgot to pause the recording again, didn't I? Oh well. Looks like turn transitions will stay in it then, to keep me from the bother of having to pause and unpause the recording. Oh, you're quite good. 6 loyalty, 4 acumen, 3 renown, and 4 of that. Horseman, fair and rule. Expects enemy proper morals. Bends the truth. Hateful. Generally loyal drill master. Courageous, promising commander, natural commander. That's +3 command. +4 command bar, but negative troop morale. No, it's still positive. It's overall positive troop morale. Yeah, I think I'll get him.
Your orders.
You can go down to Stralndost.
We shall continue tomorrow.
Where I'll take Forthwin out of. Let's get the grain exchange. That will be something that we very, very much need. And here I'll get the leather tanner. On the Burka, I think the Mason's Hall next is the only sensible way to go.
Your orders, my lord.
This tower will keep vigil over the lands.
Oh, we can't build one there? Too close to the settlement.
We can go no further, milord.
Marriage celebrations, war declared, agent recruited, construction report, and end of turn report.
My lord. Approaching.
Oh, they just left one general in there.
Approaching.
I serve another master. You must deal with him.
Approaching.
And then there's the rest of their force.
Yes, my lord.
There is something you wish
Let's get some trade rights.
I accept. We welcome words of wisdom such as these.
Yes, I'm sure you do. Now we'll go down to Karnd with this man. And send this one to the dwarves. Kirgathol.
I shall continue tomorrow.
I'm going to siege out Ilanin. I don't want to take any more losses in this force than I have to. So it would be too sad if I did.
Your orders, my lord.
Yes, the High Paladins are very good. They're not quite as powerful as the Lokrim Bodyguard, but they all massacre most other units in the army of Rune. I must leave Forthwin in the fort in the settlement for now, and I will get a meeting hall so that the good man will actually have free upkeep.
Yes, my lord. Your orders.
Right, that's all we can do this turn, unless I want to recruit units, which I really don't. We do not have enough money to be recruiting more units, and we will probably be in the red next turn. Which is fine. We can recover quite quickly as Dorwinion, because all we need to do is make a little bit of money, and then we can make a lot of money from that little bit. And to make a little bit more money than we are currently, all I'll have to do is move Forthwin from Strondost to the fort. Yep, I don't particularly care about that. Ah, Carverad for 2,000 gold coins. Marriage celebration, Storm Crossbowman, and yes. It is as I feared. Right, well, you, Forthwin, can go and sit in the fort. You, Vorgir, can come sit in Strondost. And in case you didn't already guess that I had changed Forthwin's bodyguard, he is now a Regent's Bowguard, because I felt he should be.
Your orders, my lord.
Yes.
Can't build a watchtower though. Oh, right. Because we are, in fact, negative.
Honor. There is no glory in hiding like this, my lord.
Yeah, let's just disband that.
My lord. Orders.
They're all cheap enough that it's probably not an issue, but better safe than sorry.
My lord. As you
Go sit in the fort. 2 turns.
My lord. Approaching quietly.
Daratai, only 1 worrying ranged unit. I'm going to send him all the way around the Sea of Rune so I can see what they have and where. You have your course laid out, so do you, Roald and Holden.
Your orders.
Actually, how long would it
Yes,
take you?
Lord.
So, yeah, good. Precisely 2 turns. Not that I intend moving Vine Regent Howen out anytime soon. His bodyguard unit would cost a lot. How long until I can recruit Dorwinion infantry? Because the moment I can, I will. These guys are by far the best unit we can recruit at this tier. In fact, they're about on par with the Lindar guards, except for the fact that Lindar guards are swordsmen. On to the next turn. I wonder if Ilanin will actually rise up, or whether we'll just be able to take it with 0 losses, which would be by far the preferable outcome. And then we will also have access to another fort that we can store our elves in. Or I could go and take Carverad as well, for those 2,000 golden coins. Which would be lovely. Let me guess, we're still losing money. Oh no, we're actually making money now. Excellent.
My lord.
That's genuinely surprising. I wouldn't have thought we would
Tomorrow's journey planned
be
out.
able to support this elven army, but apparently we are. Now, if they're going to rise up, they will do it this turn. Einar will never be free in Naburka because he is a custom bodyguard unit of course, Athala Rangers. We could sweep through and take all of these settlements. Rubar, Elagair.
I will not waste words on you.
Interesting.
Words on you.
A runic rebel army.
Words on you.
Right, well, next turn we will be making a substantial amount more money. Another 50-ish there, another 50 there, and another 5 there. Fear? Why fear? What are they afraid of? Authority, loyalty, public order. I don't see what they would be afraid of. There's no... I mean, he despises Easterlings, but there's reason for that. And there's no Easterling culture in that settlement, so I don't understand.
Your orders.
I'm also going to keep to 1 general per army. 2 at absolute maximum. Which is going to be fairly easy for me. I don't usually general stack. It's not a fun way to play the game. Why do I get the feeling those runic forces are slowly amassing to fight at Strondost? The only exception to generals being there being more than 1 general in an army will be... they are selling out. Will be defending settlements. We almost outnumber them, actually. That's quite surprising. Ravanian Hunters, Ravanian Spearmen, Ravanian Riders, and Sellswords. Sellswords will be what I focus fire on with the Shadows, who are better archers than the Sentinels. The Sentinels will shoot at these, and the Javelins will just engage targets of opportunity.
Muster your courage, men.
If we can kill the General, they will flee. They will rout immediately. They are facing elite elves, whose only flaw is that most of them don't have shields.
Units, await my orders.
Oh, I have not fixed my UI options. That is terrible. Pause. You've dropped the ram. You and you. Form a line and run. You, there, and run. You, there, and run. Noe, yourself and the Shadows, please come and stand here. Run. Don't skirmish, you can't. Okay. Continue. You on fire at will? Yes, and yes, and yes, but I wanted to turn you off of fire at will. And you also, I want to turn off of fire at will. Let's take a quick look at the beautiful models that are the Morquendi Sentinels. They're fantastic gold and crimson. Then we have the Avari Spearmen with silvery scale. Avari Warriors with the same. More Spearmen and more Warriors. Well, they're actually out of range at the moment. Oh no, Ravanian Riders. Where did the Sellswords go? We're going to take a few losses here. But only apparently 2 to the entire unit. You stop firing at will. Yeah, they're routing already. They took out 3.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy. Hold your fire. Elven warriors.
There's just so many horses dead here. And only 3 dead elves.
Weapons ready, elves. Ready, elves.
Sellswords, sellswords, sellswords. There.
Launch the attack. Ready, elves. Protect these lands.
those sellswords just got minced.
Our men have slain.
Oh, there we go.
Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight. The battle is very much in our.
Why is my mouse
Victory
messing
will be
up?
ours.
Fire on those. Fire on those. Light of Elbereth, they're routing again. As long as we avoid losing any. As long as we can avoid losing many elves, I will be very happy. The warriors are the expendable ones. They don't have shields. They are incredibly good, don't get me wrong. Let's pause this quickly so I can show you their stats. 19 total defense for a strike infantry is very good. But it's nowhere near as good as Avari Spearmen, who are just better. And let's see how fast they rout. One's gone. Two's gone.
Badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Where are the sellswords? Where's the button that... Oh yeah, I'm not using. Pursue! Run them down! Oh no, stop firing, stop firing! Where's the... Stop! We lost 4%, that's good. The sellswords have broken, that's got to be the first time I've seen that happen. End battle. 22 plays 700. Most casualties by far, the Avari warriors, then the spearmen. Shadows, sentinels. Oh no, spearmen. Shadows, spearmen, sentinels, warriors. Those warriors would be the ones out here. How many healed? 4 of... Oh, we lost 6 to friendly fire. I should have seen that coming, given how ambitious I was being with the firing arc on my men. But now that Ilanin is part of Dorwinion, we shall continue on to Carverad with this army. Yes, this is going to be good. To Carverad with it, so we've conquered that, and then we've got a pretty much full strength of an army, because we'll be able to do the same thing again. Take about 20, 30 losses.
My lord, our courage and honor have conquered.
Your orders,
Alliance announced,
without question.
and with Vale and Woodland Realm, good. Oh, we can retrain them already. Does this mean... Oh, yeah, because they're recruitable as a mercenary in this region. Beautiful. Right, so the moment we can, I'll recruit one of those to sit in the settlement. Because it does give us 1 free upkeep slot. I'll do that when we really need it, which we don't right now. Got a Leather Tanner, Santanui, nothing. Strondos Leather Tanner, Naburka Leather Tanner. I'll set the ball rolling with a Mason's Hall here.
Yes, my lord.
For the light! My lord, yes.
Oh, I don't want to leave anybody there.
Your orders, my lord.
Oh, yeah, he's making us a lot of money.
Orders. As you wish. Elves, yes.
Right, that will have to do.
My lord. With honor, we shall continue tomorrow. This tower will keep vigil over the land.
Carverad.
As you command.
No more mercenaries, though. We can retrain them, but we can't get more.
My lord.
What unit do you have?
I will not waste
Privateer cavalry. Why is there only one unit of privateer cavalry in your army, sir? And over here, we've got much the same as the other one, except there's some privateer units. These guys would actually be a threat because of their armor piercing, would not go well with our forces. Where's my diplomat? There.
Yes, my lord. As you wish. I shall continue tomorrow.
Carnan Fields. And the Gazar Oil. I probably butchered that name. It is Kuzdul. Don't hold it against me. Please. Right, where's the best mines? Strondost or Karasant. But the Merchant's Wharf would be better. Why does it let us go down? Well, we can get a lot of buildings here. Merchant's Wharf, I think. Oh, no. No. Master Mason's Hall. I'll queue it up. It'll get built when it gets built. Have you become a governor yet? No, but you're poor with taxes. You're annoying me, you are. Forcewind would give you more money now. Okay. And the turn. Hope Rune does not besiege Karavarad. And thereby allow us to take it. Variox, Ardenheim, and Independent Realms, bringing us back.
Yes, my lord.
We shall engage.
We lost
shall
3
prevail.
build points with our 22 Elven lives. No more mercenaries, pity. Alright, so we have enough money. Almost. I just have to not build anything, and that annoys me so much. Getting a port on... let's lower taxes, so we can increase population growth. I will also need a boat as soon as it's available.
My lord.
I'm fairly sure we are allied to
Tomorrow's
Dale.
journey planned out.
Yes, and we have trade rights. Oh, they don't have the Wilderlands. I could send out a small force with Vine Lord Swain to take that, but I would rather not.
As much as you may wish it, I am not yours.
Where's my spy?
My lord.
Right, well, we've seen what we needed to see over here. Let's come down here.
Approaching quietly. I shall continue tomorrow.
Yes. And end turn again. I am most certain that they will not sally out at Carverad. If they do, we shall simply beat them back into the earth. And massacre them. But they won't sally out. They'll wait, and they will lose men, and then they will sally out. As I thought. Minas Morgul besieged? Good. Gondor's doing something. Not yet. Northman culture's already really high here. Yeah, no, trade post first. Oh, this one's got much more hunters, but no sell swords. So their infantry is literally no threat whatsoever. A winery might be a good idea, to be honest. But it's also quite expensive, so I'll have to wait. Dorwinion stronghold, yes. Yeah, another end turn. Everybody is walking around. But now that we have taken Ilanin and we are besieging Carverad, there's no way we can lose Carverad. So we will get those 2,000 gold coins. The mission was given us on turn 2 or 3. So as long as we take it by turn 19, which we will.
Your orders, as you wish.
No time to haver.
Without question.
What is it you wish to talk about? This seems quite very well. What's your next suggestion then?
1,000. Yes.
It seems
Money.
something else you wish to propose then? Agreed.
Lovely.
But only just, mind you. Well, that was uneventful.
Thank you, Soren. He's got a very large bodyguard. Durin's guard.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes. I shall
Relations
continue
improved,
tomorrow.
alliance announced, pass blocked. We now have enough money. No, we don't, but next turn we should. Yeah, next turn we should, assuming we don't lose any money. 4 turns until that is forced to sally out. They're definitely slowly massing there. But they know they can't take it.
My lord. Approaching quietly.
Even if they wanted to, they cannot. There's Oibamari.
There is something you wish to speak of? Had you asked any more? Something further for me to hear then?
Yes, more money. There we go.
Our discussions come to a close.
Without question.
I will now
Tomorrow's
take my
journey
diplomat
roundabout.
around to here.
I shall continue tomorrow.
We're losing nothing to. Oh no, only 100 to corruption. Frosir, Arva, and Alwis. Yes. Diplomacy, it's slowly starting to fill up. As soon as I can, I will turn Ilanin into a money maker. Meaning better roads, trade posts, grain exchanges, even a port, but I won't be making a navy. All I'd need it for is to besiege. Not to besiege, to transport units to and from Naburka. Ithilien reclaimed. Oh, very good. I have never seen that message before. Hostilities cease. Khand and Gondor. Excellent. Excellent. No, Ilanin is where I must build. And what I build will be land clearance. And end the turn again. All going on their journeys. Like busy worker bees. I would very much like a merchant as soon as possible, so I can send him over to Erebor to stand on a resource of gold or silver. Busradum might actually be a very good idea for me to send him there, but I don't know if any of those resources are accessible.
Yes, my lord. As you wish. Stopping here.
Relations improved with the Woodland Realm. End of turn report.
The peace between us shall prevail.
What you doing there? Rukar?
As you wish.
You wouldn't be trying to surprise attack, would you? We have money, but not too much of it. So I will hold off from making any more investments for now.
Your orders, my lord.
Oh, Ravanian units. Yeah. I should not recruit the like such of them. End the turn one more time. I should have moved that spy because he's reached the end of his pre-planned journey. Send him down to Mataram and Bur Ermanarikis. I must know where all of the settlements for Thrun are. For if I fail that, I won't be able to take them. And take them we will. With great force.
As much as you may wish it, I am not yours.
I am not a dignitary.
Construction complete. Queue stalled. What do you mean queues stalled? I'm not building anything new. How much money do we have? 912. No, I've got more than 912. That makes absolutely no difference. 238, 1340. Naburka won't make us very much until it gets a port. No, that must come first. Then after this, probably the mines. They are the easiest way for us to make money. And we will get another battle in before the end of the episode. There it is, Erebor, with quite a large dwarven army in it at the moment. Guess we'll see if that stays. Captain Vidugild. Oh, the spearmen are your general. Oh, that's laughable because they're going to die so easily. But first, the privateer cavalry must fall.
Attack!
I should really put the spearmen out on the flanks and the warriors in the centre. The spearmen can better withstand being charged. Bit further back. Run. Moraquendi Sentinels. Come on, Avari officer. Into position with you. That's a pretty hefty shoulder guard. Is there a hill? No, no hill. Couldn't be that fortunate.
Protect these lands. Elven warriors. We must defend these lands. This is it. Don't draw attention. This is it. Attack!
They charged poorly.
Weapons ready, elves.
Wait, hang on. That's the general.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours. This is the way. Let your bow sing.
Guard mode on so you can throw. We've lost more in this battle. That is the general running over there. Where is he?
Our men have slain the enemy general.
One of those.
Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
There's nothing that can... Who was it? Captain Vidugild.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
And now we close the trap. There we go. 39 lost this time. Not good. Oh, and even more friendly fire. Not good at all. But we have won the day and the battle. 2 settlements with only 61 losses. That's quite acceptable to me. The only thing better would have been 0 losses, but we don't have quite enough archers for that. It does appear, however, that it's better to have the warriors on the wings and the spearmen in the centre, because then the spearmen get more time to throw. And they are very, very deadly with their javelins. Yes.
Glory!
Occupy.
Victory! A most noble conquest.
2,000 gold coins. Gold mine.
My lord. Yes.
Gold mine. Let's go get an alliance with the Anduin.
As you wish. Yes.
Ah, yes, we got stuck on the fort, didn't we? Ah, money, money, money. Get the mine. This town will require a meeting hall. That is the first thing I will build. I'll also lower its tax rate. And this one has some nomadic culture. And some Dunedain, Melkor's Shadow. Let's merge these guys up again.
Yes, my lord.
Send you and you to Alanin.
By your command, we'll make camp here.
serve another master. You must deal with him.
I should probably make an attack on Lest as fast as possible. I don't think they have an armory, but they probably do.
My lord,
Let's go find out.
approaching quietly.
Daratai clansman, Balkoth tribesman. Very good javelins. Not the best, but better than... no, not as good as Avari spearman.
Yes, my lord.
With honor.
One turn. And one turn there as well until I can send you back to the fort. For free upkeep. And get some vineyard, probably spearmen, they're cheaper. Or are they? I'll get whichever one is cheaper and leave that in Alarn in it as a garrison. Remnants of Angmar, Varix of Khand, Independent Realms, and here we go with turn 14. Halstein, bends the truth, intolerant to foreigners. Healthy, dauntless. No, I don't like you.
Your will, my lord. As you wish. My lord.
Perhaps I should have got that guy. He could have come over here. I desperately want to get those Dorwinion infantry.
Your will, my lord. Orders.
But I think what's more important is securing our income. Which apparently I can't really do. Have we gone up in culture at all? No, because we haven't got the standing stones. But I don't care. Dorwinion infantry, Dorwinion crossbowmen. Sorry, Thorn crossbowmen. Can I still build anything? No, not surprising. One final end turn, and then the episode will conclude. I'll try to get about 15 turns done per episode in the early game. Then, after that, it will be much fewer because there will be many more battles, more excitement. I do promise to use all of my units. I'll probably need to. Gustor, Gregarious, Political Promise. Northman, Dorwin, Room Fair Fighter. Yeah. Orcs of Gundabad, military unit. I think we all know what military unit that's going to be, though.
Your orders, my lord.
I'll leave the Avari Spearmen in there for now.
As you wish.
2 turns. Two turns. I will get a leather tanner there. It's some money for nothing. Could put the tax rate up to high. Only very high would be worth it, but no. 1 turn until we can get a longship. Good. Then I can get Einar off of Naburka,
Your orders, my lord.
where he isn't vital.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, he does increase the population growth quite considerably, though. I'll save up and get a practice range. Santanui is where we will be primarily building units and armies. I lied, 1 more end turn, why not? But this one really will be the last. I promise. Ah, Diplomat got stuck on Tower Fill-In. A pity, but unavoidable. Well, it was definitely avoidable. It was my poor route planning that got him stuck there. And here we go.
Yes, my
It's
lord.
well done, Holden. Well done. You're a very good diplomat.
Without question. Yes. Stop.
No, actually, we should go to Kudabad.
Tomorrow's journey planned out.
I want to see what
I
military
shall
unit we get
continue
given.
tomorrow. Your orders, my lord.
This tower will keep vigil over the lands.
I won't build the ship because I have a suspicion that it will be one of those.
Your will, my lord. Yes.
In Carverad, we will now get standing stones. No.
Yes, my lord.
Elves.
No, cannot yet move out.
Your orders.
So you must await for Gustor to arrive. Gustor the Red. Well supplied, safe lands. Great Hall might be worth it there. As might... oh no, I'll save up for the mines, which means Master Mason's Hall. But that is a story for next time. I hope you have all enjoyed this first episode, and I'll see you next time for more of the Vale of Dorwinion. Remember, if you spotted any more of the minor changes I made, leave a comment. Come on, Soul, over and out.